Night with some more Car Mechanic Simulator, but there's a twist tonight. I'm starting the career mode, like I promised. Before we get into the stream, I would like to say sorry for any background noise, because I have to have the window open in my bedroom because it's an absolute boiling day in Wales today, so I'll have the fan on as well, so if you can hear that, guys, sorry, but it is absolutely boiling. But anyway, so yeah, I'm starting the career mode on this game, and let's see what it's all about. Because to be honest with you, I haven't really played career mode. I played it probably like once, and that was it. I didn't really get into it a lot. But so first things first, I can see we only have one lift to work with, and I think that's literally just it. Yeah, because that's all boarded off. Dyno's non-existent. Paint booth is not existing. And nothing, right? So I've literally just got a lift. Got 10 grand. I'm level 1. I need to get an order. Right. So we've got Nissan Silvia S15 poor brake performance. And we got, I'm guessing that's like a story mode customer or something like that. So let's start off with the story mode customer. Get him in the garage, get that car sorted so we can make a bit of profit. So I got £10,000 to play with, or $10,000 depending on where you live. But yeah, so this looks like it does need a bit of work. You know, obviously I'll only do what the customer tells me to do. It's not like sandbox mode where I can do whatever I like to the car, then I can't do none of that. So first things first, I can already see that it needs 4 tyres, round air filter, oil filter, fuel pump, and 2 brake pads. So let's light them up, except for the tyres, because tyres I need. So drain oil, change brake fluid, change power steering fluid. Right, so brake fluid, power steering fluid. I need to refill the windshield washer. Obviously everything's gonna be like slower than sandbox mode because I do need to build my way up. I need to buy the perks and all that. So yeah, first car straight away. Decent job. Hopefully we can get a bit of money from this job. Hopefully. Well, I'm hoping anyway. Right. Ooh. Gotta be fair, this car's already got a nice V8, a nice dual carb V8. It is a 1977, I think, if I'm right. No, yeah, 1977 Luxor Verona. It looks a bit like a Buick. I could be wrong. I'm not very good with old American cars, unless it's a Dodge Charger, but you know. Yo, Dom, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream. You come in nice and early tonight. Right. So I've got an air filter to buy. I know I can't go on to the tablet like thing. I have to actually go to the computer, because I haven't unlocked that perk yet. So round air filter, I need an oil filter V8. So round air filter twin carb. Oh, you've gone on a vacation, have you, Dom? Was it nice? Where did you go? Right. What was I looking for? Round air filter. Probably went past it. No, that's the 446 pack. I definitely don't need that one. Oh, right. Probably There we go, there we go. Oh, Mexico! That's a tasty vacation, that is. That is a tasty holiday. I bet it was boiling in Mexico. It normally is. Mexico is... oh, yeah, I bet that was a challenging holiday, that was, I bet. Oh, it wasn't hot, was it? I mean, sometimes, depending on what time of year it is, to be honest, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean, like, when I just said, it depends on, like, what time of year it is. I mean, that's pretty much every country, unless you live in Africa, because Africa's warm. Well, Africa's not a country, it's a continent, but anywhere in Africa is always warm. Like, even if it's winter, it's still, you know, like 20 odd degrees or like more. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Dom, where Mexico, it does boil in the summer. I should imagine it does anyway. Right, right, air filter on. This one's a pretty easy job, to be honest. Like, I know it's the first job, so it's understandable. I got a drain. Oh, what was it? Was it power steering fluid or was it? Yeah, power steering fluid and brake fluid. Oh, I got to drain the oil as well. I have to drain the oil. So I should already have a drain tool for the brake fluid and the power steering fluid. That's literally the only tool you start off with, which I find that's good because you do need this tool for the first few jobs. But then the rest of the tools you have to buy, like the compression tool and stuff like that. Right, that's full. Just gotta fill up the brake fluid now. Then I gotta drain the oil. Then I'll do the brakes. Then the fuel pump. Then I'll come back to the front, drop the car down then off the lift, and then... oh, but I have to do tyres as well. I forgot about tyres. Right. No problem. I'll do everything I have to do with that involves the car being in the air. So I'll do all the brake pads, the fuel pump, all the tyres, drain the oil whilst I'm at it as well. So right, no problem. Like I said, this is the first job on the career mode, so it's fairly easy. But I should imagine it gets a bit harder as I go on. And hopefully we can get like a project car or something, because that is, I think, the easiest way to make money on the career mode is by buying a scrap car from like the scrap yard or like from a barn find and then doing it up and selling it on. I mean, that's how a lot of people start off with rebuilding cars or like doing anything with cars, to be honest, to earn money. Right, let's put this thing up in the air. You know, obviously I can only do the things the customer wants me to do. You know, I'm not gonna do like anything to the chassis, not gonna change any of the body because he hasn't asked me to do that. Oh yeah, that oil was do a good change. That's not the worst colour I've seen with oil, but it's still pretty dark. When your oil starts to go a bit dark like that, that's when you want to worry a bit, because obviously your oil's dirty then and it's due a change. Right, So we're getting at the pads now. Get at the pads. There is a bit of rust on them, and they have seen better days. They have seen better days. They're not bike pads. Oh, I bought calipers instead of pads. Oh, right. Damn. So I just wasted money on calipers when I need pads. I get things mixed up sometimes, I gotta be fair to myself. I do get things mixed up. Right, yeah, I finally actually got the right part. Right, I'm not gonna put the wheel back on yet because I've got to take the tyre off the rim and get a brand new tyre on that bad boy. Then this car should be ready to go then after I replace the fuel pump as well. And also I've got to refill the oil. So obviously, don't want to run your car with no oil, because that is how you cause rod knock very quickly, and possibly cam knock as well. Right, so we can get the rear wheels off now that I've come to the rear of the car. Obviously, it takes a bit longer than usual because I haven't bought any of the perks yet. Because it's literally just my first job. Spent not £400 yet on this car, which is good. It'll probably the money will go down now when I'm buying the tires mainly, because tires they're pretty expensive, to be honest, depending on like what size the tires are. Because I think on these cars the rear tires are bigger than the front, which is understandable. It is, well, it would be classed as a muscle car, I guess, or just a normal car. I'd class it as a muscle car, 70s muscle car. Probably sensible to class it as a muscle car. Right. Get these tires off. Hopefully the background noise isn't too loud for you guys. I do apologise, but I do have to have my window open because it is absolutely stifling. It's absolutely boiling. You know, and you could probably hear the fan as well. The fan is literally like, well, like a foot away from me. So, yeah, it's literally right next to me. Right, that's all 4 tyres removed from the rim. Oh, right, fair enough. All 4 tyres are the same size. I'm not going to be changing the sizes on them because it just costs me more money when I don't need to spend any more money. I can get rid of the old brake pads though. Right, so standard tyre, 215 75 15s, no problem. No problem at all. Yep, so 215 75 15s. It's pretty small, but it is a 70s muscle car. So 15-inch rims or 16-inch rims, you know, back then that was the normal. That was normal then. Right, standard tyre for 15, 215s. I mean, back for 70s, the 215, that's actually quite big, to be fair. Because back in the 70s, they probably would have had like, what, under 200 on 200 on the width. They would have had like 185s or less. Obviously, they still did cars up in the 70s. I will actually shut my window now, though. I'll probably shut my window because the noise is getting a bit. I mean, the fan should be enough anyway for now. So I'll be back now, guys. I'm going to just shut the window, and then I'll be back. we are, all sorted. Not as much background noise now, but still got the fan. Right, that is one new tyre put back on one of the rims, so I can do the balancing on that now. Can't do the tracking though because I haven't unlocked the test, like the, oh, I forgot what it's called now. Oh, I didn't mean to separate. I'm a clown. Oh yeah, I'm a clown, I gotta be fair to myself. Right, reinstall that part and then rebalance it. Yeah, so I did say I'd spend a bit more than £400 on this because the tyres are expensive no matter like how small they are. Obviously the smaller the tyre normally the cheaper they are, but depending on what brand tyre you have put on your car. Oh, press the wrong one then. Right, that one was an easy one, right after another. Right, one more to do. I can sell the old tyres then. Might get me a bit of money, but I wouldn't say like loads of money. Because after all, they are worn out tyres, so... Right, just gotta do this last one, then I can slam them back on the car. Right, let's sell these old tyres, see how much I get for them. Yeah, that's about right, 14 per... Yo, Bread, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I'm literally just putting the wheels back on this car now. I've started career mode on here, and I'm starting... Well, I started off with 10 grand, but I've had to spend just over 1,000 on this car, which is not too bad, but hopefully I earn a bit of profit. Right, I did the fuel filter. It's just lit up still because I haven't unmarked it, which is alright. So brand new tyres now. Just gotta refill the oil when I put the car back down off the lift, and that's pretty much it. Then I can finish the order. Customer will be happy, I will be happy because I've earned a bit more money. Well, hopefully I earn a bit of profit as well. Car should run perfect now with that brand new filter as well. You know, this car isn't in the best of conditions, but obviously the customer looks to be happy with it. He just wanted me to change a few bits. I'm sorry that I didn't upload anything yesterday or stream yesterday, because it was quite a busy day for me yesterday. I went to the gym. I was there for like 2.5 hours having a good sesh and that. So yeah, but I thought I'd start this series today. Oh, nice. Earned just over £1 grand of profit. I'm happy with that. 11. Oh, I've earned a case as well. These cases could have maps in them, XP, money, or straight away, right off the bat, a barn find location map. I'm not going to use that yet because I haven't got, you know, the type of money to be buying a project yet. So let's just get... Oh, there's no orders. I was going to say there's no orders available right now. Right. A Mayan M3, which is an Audi A3. Brake problems. So let's take that one since it's the only order that's on the list right now. I can take any orders at the moment. Any orders are good. There might be more as well. No, that's literally just this one. Right, so what is wrong with this then? ABS module, 2 calipers, 1 disc, and 1 pad. Right, so module, which... Oh, I keep forgetting that I gotta go to the computer. Right, so module is probably the most expensive part of this job, straight away. 1 disc, 1 pad, 2 calipers. Oh, ain't I good? I got that right the first time. Alright, let's start this off. Getting that module out. Yeah, that I've seen better days. So let's get rid of this old crusty dusty module. Get a brand new one in there. I spent not much then doing this thing. Would have been nice if it was a bit cheaper, but you know, that's just how things go with the career mode. You spend, you hope to earn profit at least. Sometimes that's not always the case, you spend more than you earn, but you know, that's just how some jobs go. So far so good though, like I've had some decent jobs. This is my second job now, so I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. Hopefully in the future in this series, I can buy a project car and then we can do like a project. But that'll take a while to do the projects do on career mode, because obviously I don't want to run out of money or anything like that. One more bolt. Yeah, I got that off now, so I can get this pad, and I literally just have to get another caliper. Oh, and a disc as well, a caliper and a disc, which is not a problem. Pretty easy job this one is as well, quicker than the last one, because the last one I had to do a few more things, but yeah. Right. Oh, I got 110 XP as well. I need 40 more XP to level up. What I like about this game is every part you take off and every part you replace, you earn 1 XP from it. So that's a good way, and obviously after the jobs they give you a lot more XP than just taking parts on and putting parts back, which I find really good, because obviously it helps level you up. Obviously as I go up the levels, the XP will, well, the max XP for that level will increase, so I'll have to earn more XP to level up, which is not a problem. I just like the progression in this game, like that the progression system, you know, is really good, and I think it's even better with the DLCs with the career mode, because you've got more cars to work on and a lot more parts to buy. Right, there's that Audi done, or Mayan I should say. Yeah, earned a bit of profit, not too much on that one, probably like 300 CR. Right, other tasks, that's probably got like fluids and stuff, so I might not even have to put this in the garage. Oh, so this would be a Evo, and I don't know which Evo this is. Evo 7, Evo 8. I mean, the front end's like an Evo 8 or an Evo 9. Could be. It's definitely not like any older than an Evo 7. I can tell you that. So yeah, see, literally, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and windshield wash fluid. So easy one, even easier than the last two. So let's get rid of this, get rid of that, and then go get rid of the brake fluid as well, and refill them all, and just finish the job. So I don't even have to spend money on this one, to be honest. I think like it's like probably gonna be like 50 quid I'll have to spend because of fluids. Because when you do fill a car's fluids, it takes money off you. I'll watch it now as it goes. I might level up after this job as well, because I've got 144. Yeah, it takes £20 off me probably each time, so it'd be around about 60 quid I spend on just this job, which is, you know, nothing compared to 11 grand. So happy days, happy days. Chuffing on a muffin, yeah. Right, let's get the windscreen wash done now. Then we move on to the next job. So far, I haven't really had, you know, complicated jobs, which is understandable. I'm still level 1. Right, what was I doing? Cast that. Get rid of that one. Yeah, I leveled up. Yeah, I've leveled up. Oh, yeah, I've got. I'll take this order, but I'll also take the story mode order as well. And I'll do the story mode order before I do. What? There's. It's got a front end of like an Alfa Romeo. I'm guessing it's Alfa Romeo. That. And I can tell. Oh, there's another Mini there as well. I'll take that. Alright then, we've got 3 orders straight away. So we've got 2 Minis. I'll do the story mode Mini first, because why not? Get probably the worst over and done with. I wonder what I gotta do on this thing now. 380 horsepower, that's pretty good. It's probably like a Mini Cooper S, John Cooper Works or something like that. See, like this one now, it needs a lot more work than any of the jobs I've done, which is understandable. You know, as you progress through the game. Oh, I have skill points. Right, what do I want to spend it on now? What? Discount, increase mountain speed. I think I'm gonna have to go for the discount, even though it's just 5%. But 5%, you know, makes a little difference. I might be able to earn more profit then as well, rather than spending more. Right, so straight off the bat, need to get belt tensioner, 2 ventilated discs. So I need to get a tensioner. This one, not like majorly hard. This one isn't. Pretty simple when it comes to the engine, because I literally have to do a cam gear and a camshaft. And this is a single overhead cam as well, so it's not as many parts to take off before I can actually get to the main part. So I need 4 pads. Alright. This job should get me quite a bit of profit actually. Got cam gear and a camshaft I need now. That's it. An I4B I think it was for the camshaft. Could be wrong. Nope, got it right the first time. So idler roller, a ignition coil, just one single ignition coil, which is not a problem at all. No, I didn't want to buy a AC compressor then. Right, what was I doing now? Oh, I gotta get a coil as well. Just one single coil, no problem at all. Oh, there we go. Now we've actually got more jobs. So, except that's the max it can fit in the garage because, you know, I've only got 1 lift at the moment. So garage is full with orders, so I can just do an order one after the other. So oil filter inline 4 now, no problem. I know these Mini Cooper S's and these like the John Cooper Works, they're pretty good cars to be fair. I like the supercharger wine on them. Obviously I've never owned a Mini, but I'm just guessing they are pretty good cars. I mean, when you start pushing them, like when you start pushing the power a bit, they probably become a bit unreliable, which is, I wouldn't, is depending how they're tuned. Depending how they are tuned. It could be normal, might not be normal. So, oh, why am I doing that? I know where the rubber bushings are. Right, rubber bushings right at the end. I need 4 of those bad boys. I know I need 2 spark plugs. And I need a serpentine belt. So pretty much what this is, gets it to a bit of internal job, but mainly external. So when it comes to the engine, anyway. But brakes and a lot of suspension work as well with this car. Yeah, spark plugs 2 of them bad boys. What I'm gonna do to make this easier for me, I am going to, oh, I need to change oil as well. Right, no problem. I'll do all the fluids after. But actually no. So I'm probably gonna have to take the water pump off. I'm not saying that though, I might not have to take the water pump off because the belt will just hopefully come off all at the chain, but it is a belt, timing belt for these, so not too bad. Right, light it all up. Makes it just a bit easier, not like majorly easier for me, but makes it a bit easier. So I know everything I need to actually change then. Obviously I'm going to have to take all the ignition coils out, even though I only replaced 1, but I've still got to get the rocker cover off. I always call it the rocker cover, even some people just call it the head cover, but I always call it the rocker cover. Oh, it's got a nice turbo on this as well. Right, so it's that cam I have to do. So, oh, this is a double overhead cam. I was thinking as well, because it's the BFM version. Right. But it's just got single overhead cam. Oh, cam gear, yeah, because it's only got 1 cam gear, and then it's chain driven then to the other camshaft. Which most dual overhead cam systems actually have. It makes it a bit more complex and probably a bit more expensive as well to, you know, service and change, and more time consuming instead of just having it all on the one side. It saves room as well though, because you don't have to, you know, disturb this part of the engine bay there. But that, obviously, you know, I'm not a CEO of a car company or anything like that, so I can't make a car myself. Just gotta take the chain off so I can actually get the camshaft out when I get the belt and that off. Right. Belt. I can take the cover off now. Hopefully I don't have to take the water pump off. I'm hoping, because I haven't drained the coolant. Luckily, right, water pump is there, and I don't think I have to take it off. Oh, there's the tensioner that I need to change, and there's the pulley I need to change. I'm hoping. I was gonna say I should be able to take this belt off now. Like pulley, change the pulley. Luckily I didn't have to take you know, the water pump off, which makes my life a bit easier, even though I still have to drain the coolant fluid after I do all this, but I'm going to do the fluids last, since it is the easiest thing to do. Do the hard things first and then do the easier things last. That's not the way I always do it, but oh well, it seems to be working. So belt tensioner, now all that is fixed now. That is one timing system functionally working now. Crank pulley back on, just need to put the one idler roller back on now. Or the idler pulley, I'd always call them. Get the caps back on now. There's 4 caps for this car, and then I need to put the chain back on the one side that runs the other cam. See what I mean? Imagine doing this in real life, right? You'd have to do the one side first, then you'd have to mess about with this side, and obviously in real life this engine bay is not going to be as spacious as this, so you know, just overcomplicates and just wastes time when people gotta service these systems and that. But if it works, it works, so you know, I think I have to... Which coil do I have to change? Is the end one by here? Right, I only have to change one. The rest then I can just plot back in. Doesn't matter in which order they are. We'll go engine. Anything to do with the engine now is completed. So I can get rid of anything. Oh, oil filter. I need to drain the oil as well because I need to change that. So we're not fully done with the engine yet. But yeah, most of the things are done. Just the oil filter and changing the oil, which is simple on most cars. Let's get the oil pan, the you know, the sump. Right, and get the filter as well now that I'm under the car. Spent a bit on this car, but not too much. Right, rubber bushings, 2 at the front, and I think I just saw, because I need to change 4 of these rubber bushings. I think it was 4. Starting to cool down in my room now as well, guys. That's why I shut the window, which is always good because I don't like it when it's a bit too hot. I do not like it when it's a bit too hot at all. Right. Discs now at the front. Oh, and pads. Pads as well. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna change all 4 pads. But no problem then. 2 discs on the front, 2 pads on the front as well. Which is not a problem at all. Wait, get that wheel back on now that I've just completed this side. No I didn't have to change any calipers, so that's not a problem. Right, just get rid of that because it annoys me a little. move on to this side now. And move to the back and finish all the back, and then do the fluids in that then. Which is the easiest part of this job. Well, I'd say it's the easiest part of this job anyway. Obviously I've got a few more orders after this one as well. I got them in ready so we can start earning a bit more money. When I get to like, I don't know, maybe like 30,000, 40,000, when I have 40,000 CR, then I'll probably look into getting a project car from that barn map that I got. The barn location map. I should get another crate after this job as well, because every career mode job, like the story mode, like the story jobs, I mean, you know, they give you crates each time. Right. Oh, these are easy. These ones. Right. So rubber bushing on this side. Get rid of that one. Right. Just gotta get the cap off so I can get to this pad. Change the pad. When we get the pad off, then put a brand new one on. The brand new one's on now. Put the caliper back on so I can put this wheel back on. And it's literally just one more pad, one more rubber bushing, then it's the fluids, and then get this order done with then, and hopefully get paid a bit. Hopefully get paid quite a lot for this one, because I've done a bit more than all the other jobs. Obviously, well, normally you think the more you do on a job, the more you get paid. That's normally how it goes. So obviously the more parts, labour as well. Well, in real life you get paid for labour, but I don't know if this game's that realistic. Plus this game, like where I am on this game, is based in America, so I'm not sure how the paying system when it comes to mechanical repairs work over America. But in the UK you have to pay for labour as well, not just parts. Yeah, put that wheel back on now. Need to change one more rubber bushing. Unless, did I just change it? Oh, I just changed it. Right, no problem. Right, that's that car almost done. I was just about to say it's done, but then I realised I have to do fluids. Right. This car looks like it's been on track, to be fair. It's got like road dust on it. A load of road dust. So that, well, it looks like the owner of this car uses this to race. I'm just guessing anyway. Right, oil. So let's start off with refilling the oil since I drained that first. Which is not a problem at all. So like I said, these minis are good, like the Mini Cooper S or the John Cooper Works. They're good, but I think when you start pushing them to a certain horsepower, they start becoming unreliable, and that's when your engine, because I know these, I'm not sure if it's the actual Cooper S or the John Cooper Works or just a normal Mini, I have a problem with detonation. What detonation is it could be caused from too much fuel getting into your chamber. So like, I don't know, one of your fuel injectors malfunctioning, obviously bigger explosion, more force, blows your piston to bits or melts your piston, and then you start losing compression on one of your cylinders, which obviously affects the rest of the engine then. And you know, that's probably one of the main problems when you start pushing power on these engines in real life anyway. So refill washer fluid. Yeah, that's a bit on the empty side. That is a bit on the empty side. Probably lower than the lowest, like the minimum thing it should be. Which is not a problem. Oh, I'm overflowing it way too much then. Wasn't paying attention to the game at all then. Right. Coolant, power steering, brake fluid. No problem at all, my friends. No problem at all. Got to drain all of them and replace the fluids because they're probably contaminated or something like that. I mean, I'm not surprised if this car is used for racing. Because if anything could go in the fluids. I'll put some new fresh coolant in, then it'll be fresh power steering fluid, then brake fluid. So far I'm enjoying making this stream, making well, I say doing the career mode on Car Mechanic Simulator. Like I said, I haven't really played the career mode on this game much. I've only like played it once or twice maybe, and I did get a project car, but I didn't really play then. I just started a new career mode on here anyway, just for the channel, so that is perfect. This is the last thing I gotta do with this car now, and then we can actually find out how much I'm gonna get paid. Okay, not bad. Over 2 grand, I'd say, or maybe just over 2 grand. I'm happy with that. Oh, we got another case as well. Oh, we got a bit of money. 37 CR, no problem. Not a problem at all. Oh, we got a map location. Bonus 11. I think those the blue things are to do with when I get the container. But I'm not completely sure on that one. I think it is to do with the container or something like that though. Well anyway, now I've got 2 barn location maps, so when it does come to getting a project car, I'm not gonna struggle with finding maps, because I've got 2 at my disposal right now. Any other jobs? Yeah, take that one. Just to fill up the slots. Obviously I won't do that one after this one, I'll do mini, then I'll do that, and then I'll get to this then. Which is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. And this is an Alfa Romeo 3C, I think. Oh, it's electric. It's electric. ABS pump. ABS pump, 2 calipers, 1 disc and 1 pad. Disc. No, 1 disc. Oh my days. Wasting money. I'm wasting money. 1 pad, 1 disc, 2 calipers, and an ABS pump, which should be on the electronic shop. There's that pump. The pump was the most expensive thing. I think that, yeah, it's at the front, because this is rear engine, well, motor I should say, because it's an electric car. That's one thing I haven't done on this game, is actually rebuild an electric engine, or motor I should say, because they're more like a motor than like a proper engine. So 2 calipers, 1 disc and 1 pad. Pretty easy job this one is, as long as I get paid. Front. Front, I think it's possibly going to be a caliper and a disc. Not disc, caliper and a pad at the front, which I think is going to be the case, and it is the case. And then it is literally, I think, another caliper at the back with a disc. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll get this wheel back on there and can move my way to the back then and sort that out, and then we can finish this job. So like I said, this one's basic one, pretty easy one. Yeah, those motors look mad. My dad's new car, at the moment, he's got a hybrid, a Dacia Jogger, like S. I'd say S is the plus. It's brand new, 2024, and it's a hybrid, and that's mad. Right, get that back on now, and then we can get this job over and done with. Lovely. Pretty simple one that one was. Oh, that bumped the money up quite a bit. Yeah, we're on 13,444 now. Right, Cooper is first. So we can get that. Any other jobs? Oh, no jobs available right now. No problem. This one's actually got a bit of a livery as well. Like a Cooper S livery. Obviously, that would be Mini, I think, because this is Griffin Tyro. So this would say Mini, or like Cooper. But anyway, pretty nice livery. What needs to be done? Refill. Oh, it's just fluids. So brake fluid, coolant fluid, power steering. So every fluid, basically, but not the oil. No problem. Really easy one this one is. This job might level me up as well now. And then I can buy another perk. And I think I get more money. And I might get a crate as well from leveling up. I think that's how it works anyway. Obviously I'm still you know, getting used to how the career mode works. Obviously I know how sandbox mode works, I know all the main things. You know. But yeah. I've set a goal for you guys as well, like I normally do. So far, none of the goals have been achieved yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm just setting that for you guys for like a little challenge. Just for a little bit like more entertainment. Right. One fluid that I need to refill, and then I can finish this order then. And then we can get on to the SRT8 Grand Cherokee, which I don't think that needs much doing to it. What we got? I think I'm going to go for the brakes. Brakes pay more than just the other tasks. Normally the other tasks mean like just changing fluids and stuff like that. Right, before I put in, what does this need? Right, change power steering fluid and windscreen washer. Power steering fluid and windscreen washer, right. That's the whole reason why I didn't put it into the actual garage, because, you know, it doesn't need the lifts. This one doesn't. The Tesla that's behind me is going to need the lifts, because it needs brakes changing. Which is not a problem at all. Me myself, I'm not a fan of electric cars at all. a petrol and diesel head all the way. Obviously, there's probably some people that watch my channel might prefer electrics over petrol and diesel, but no. Electrics, you know, they exist, but I don't care about them. I'm a petrol and diesel head all the way. All the way. Yeah, oh, that one leveled me up. Didn't get much money. See what I mean? I didn't really get much money. Oh, we got a Volvo, yeah. That's another story mode, one of the story jobs. Right. First thing first is this Eclipse. Or whatever it's called, Hinata Moon Mark 1, but that is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. In real life. Oh, so there's brakes for this one, so this should pay a bit then, especially with an ABS pump. So an ABS pump, I need 2 calipers, 1 ventilated disc, and 2 pads. No problem at all. Two caliper, 2 pads, and that should be it. I think I need 2 calipers. Yeah, 2 calipers, 2 pads, 1 ventilated disc, and just an ABS pump as well, which is 900 CR points. So that'll probably be the main thing that will earn me a bit of profit by changing the pump. Yeah, 950 CR, which is not a problem at all. But before I get the car up in the air, change the pump, get the module off so I can get to the pump. This is a naturally aspirated inline 4 engine. Well, it should be anyway. Yeah, it is. So this is probably not pushing much horsepower. This car hasn't got much horsepower, I know that. Right. I'm actually going to check how much horsepower this car has now. 141 horsepower. That's decent for just like normal driving. Not racing, it's not like a race car or anything. No good for racing. Unless you're like low class racing, like standard car racing or something like that. But as it is, nah. Nothing at all. You're not racing one of these. This is just like a normal driving car. Like your daily or something like that. Right, I think on this side the caliper, the disc and the pad need changed, which is the case. So most of the pass was on just this one corner, which makes it a bit easier for me, so I don't have to move around as much. Right, slam that wheel back on now. Wait for these bolts to slowly tighten themselves up. Because it literally is, well, it looks like it's tightening themselves up. Right. One rusty bolt there. I'm going to need some WD-40 on there. Or whatever the game version is called. DW04. So they've basically just, you know, switched the W and the D and the 4 and the 0, which is smart. Same color can as WD-40, but obviously they can't use the actual brand name unless they own the rights to it. That. Just gotta do one more pad on the back. Well, 2 pads. Oh, 2 rusty bolts on this one. 2 rusty bolts on this wheel. Must be a special one. Probably the cleanest corner of the car. The worst corner was that one over there. It's probably where all the parts are in the worst condition. Right. Put the caliper and the cylinder back on. Slam that wheel back on, and then I can sell. Well, no, not sell this car. Finish this order. It's not my car to sell. Be mad if you could sell your customers' cars without letting them know. Oh, now we're earning a bit more money. We're on 14,223. Oh, a Porsche. We're on 14,223 CR now. So nice. Oh, Porsche. Not a fan of the green color. Actually, I don't know. Green is alright. Not something I'd put on a Porsche. Like, if you guys watched my last live streams that I did on Car Mechanic Simulator with the sandbox mode, I did a white and gold combination, like a color scheme. Right, so this needs an ABS module, 1 caliper, 1 disc, 2 pads. So 1 caliper, 1 disc, and 2 pads, and I need was it a module? Yeah, it was a module, so it's the cheaper ABS part. Right, module should be at the front like any other car, even though the motor is in the back. And then it's literally just the brakes, then all parts of the brakes, which is not a problem at all. Yeah, nice new shiny module on there. This is a weird colour, this Tesla. It's like a brown. It's like a brown, like pink. I don't know. I don't like Teslas anyway. I don't like electric cars, so you know, it doesn't. I don't really care how they look. I still don't like them. Right. Right, there's a pad on this side that needs changing, and that's, yeah, it's just the pads. Pads on this side, and then when I get to the rear then, should be just a disc and a caliper. Or might be pads as well. Right. We go and put the wheel back on now. We can go get to the rear of this car then. Get this done, then it'll be the Volvo then, which is another story mission. Or job, I should say. Yeah, the caliper as well on the back, I think. Hopefully this gets me up over 15,000 CR. Because the goal is to get to at least 30,000 or 40,000 before I actually look for a project car to start building on this career mode. Because project cars is how you earn money quicker. Well, I'd say anyway, because especially if you've got like a rare car that you've bought for like 10,000 CR and then you sell it for like 100,000 CR. You know, that's a lot of profit. Even though you have spent, you know, quite a bit on it. You probably spent like 50,000 CR on it. Just get the caliper off, get the pads off so I can get to the disc. And then this car is good to go then, back to its owner. Weird colour Tesla. I've actually never seen this colour on a car in real life or on this game at all. So it's the first time seeing this weird colour. It's like a very light shade, like as if someone went over it with just like one coat of just like pink. It looks brown though. Looks like someone mixed brown and pink together. Well, total payout 1,386. Not bad. Should not far off 15,000 CR. But oh well. This will get me up over 15,000 because depends how much I need to do like that. Oh, coin this egg. There's a Jesco. No, it's an Agera RS. It's not a Jesco. The Jescos have a bit of a weird shaped rear end to it, whereas the Agera RS is more like sleek and this is the performance version of the what's it called? The Hinata Moon Mark 1, but as you can see more now, that it is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's got a blue interior. Nice. The best car that's in the garage so far. The most expensive car that's in the garage as well. A Agera RS. What's this called? The Strail S. The Hammerdale Strail S. Australia, it depends how it's pronounced. Yep, V8. Should have 910 horsepower, 1,065 newton meters of torque. It's not its right amount of horsepower, but still high. I haven't get out this old Volvo. It's a petrol. This actual Volvo does come with a diesel version, so you never know, when you open this bonnet, you never know if it's going to be the diesel version or the petrol version. 126 horsepower. Decent. It is 1993. This needs a lot done to it. Right, so straight away, I tell you this one's probably the hardest job so far. It's not hard, but yeah, it's the biggest job so far. So alternator, belt tensioner, I saw them two first, so I'm gonna buy them two first. Gonna be quite an expensive job this is as well, because there's a lot more parts need changing than any of the other cars that I've done. Cam gear, clutch plate, clutch release bearing. So actually, let's just get the clutch plate and the release bearing. And then cam, I saw there was a cam gear i4 SOHC. No problem, because this is a single overhead cam inline 4 that is in this car, so right, fuel filter and fuel pump. Get the pump as well. Idler roller A, ignition wires as well. I think I need oil filter as well. Yeah, oil filter, in ignition wires and idler roller A. So oil, idler roller A. I need ignition wires as well. So those wires should be on here. So inline 4 SOHC, there they are. Because I think this has, yeah, like a coil, like a coil pack, and then the wires run from the coil pack to the sparks. Right, got some parts already, but not all the parts. So radiator C, relay. So radiator C. Let's get that. There's the old type radiator. Then I need relay type A and type B. No problem. I'm gonna get a lot of profit from this this job because it's a decently big one. A B. I did see that I need spark plugs. I need 4 of them, so all 4 spark plugs will need changing. Serpentine belt I4 SOHC and just a normal serpentine belt A. These are pretty simple engines. It's when you start getting to like the bigger engines like the V6s, the V8s, that's when parts become more expensive and engines start become a bit more complicated. Right, I need that one as well. So, serpentine belts, bolt. I need to start the motor, timing belt as well, and a water pump. So let's get the water pump first. Should just be a normal inline 4. Timing, what was it, a belt? I think it was a timing belt. Yeah, timing belt and a start motor. No problem. There is. And a starter. Wrong one. There is. Right. But that's all the parts I need to buy. Let's light this engine up. And the engine bay as well, because there's a few bits and pieces that need to be done with the engine bay. Oof, yep. So let's start off with... Oh, I didn't drain the coolant. That's going to cost me a little bit. But anyway, radiator been replaced. Let's replace the relays. Oh. Oh, I bought a fuse. I didn't buy the relays, I bought the fuses. Right, no problem. Easy mistake. Easy mistake. Type A and Type B. Which is a common mistake I actually do. So, it's not like a one-off or anything. So far so good on this career mode. We've earned a bit of money. This should bump me up over 15,000 CR now, or a bit more maybe. That's just wishful thinking. Because I do want to get a project car on this career mode, so I can earn more money than normal. Right, let's take these wires off. I don't need to take anything else off, just need to take the wires off so I can get the spark plugs. Replace the spark plugs, then I can put the new wires on. And that is pretty much it then for this side of the engine. Obviously there's still the alternator and the starter, but the starter I can't get to yet because I'm doing the spark plugs. Brand new white spark plugs, so you like to see. Right, change the starter. Actually, I'm going to take the starter off, leave it because I need to get the clutch, so I'm going to have to take the gearbox off. So leave the starter off for the moment. Yep. New silver fuel filter. Right, got to replace all the belts on this car, which is not a problem. Gonna have to take the crank pulley off as well so I can get to that timing cover. Gotta take off the water pump. Oh, I would have had to have drained the coolant anyway. The alternator as well. I mean, I had to do these jobs quite quick, to be fair. When I'm actually on sandbox mode and restoring cars, obviously that takes a long time because I'm replacing absolutely every single piece of that car. But this is just doing what the customer asks you to do, as long as they pay. I don't think I bought another perk either. I was supposed to buy another perk because I'm on level 3 now. But oh well, I'll do it after this job now. That. Whoa. All sorted. Pretty much the engine's done, pretty much. I did all that quite quick. I think I have to drain the oil though as well, which I was expecting that, to be honest, because I've had to replace quite a few bits on this engine. Right, the rest of it now is pretty much under the car. I need to get under the car, so I need to raise it on the lifts. Yeah, so at the moment we're literally just working with one lift, and obviously I can't work on 2 cars at one time, so one lift is perfect anyway. I mean, it would be handy to have another lift for better storage, so I can have just one more job that I can accept. Right, oil filter. Get that on. I need to take the drive shaft off so I can get the gearbox off. Then I can replace the clutch parts that need replacing. Oh, 2 rusty bolts. 2 rusty bolts. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. This car hasn't been too bad. Even though I had to take a few parts off and replace a few parts. I did this pretty quick, so I'm quite surprised. But like I said, when it starts getting to like the V6s and the V8s and that, or like the N96s, that's when things start getting more expensive and more complicated and more time consuming, because there's a lot more parts. Right, let's slam that gearbox back on now. Put the brand new starter in that it needs. Put a nice drive shaft back on. And then it's literally just the fuel pump and fluids, then it should be. Yeah, get that old rusty looking fuel pump. Put a brand new white one in. Right, I can lower the car now. Back down so I can access the fluids. Right, what do I need to do with the fluids? Right, obviously I drained the oil. Right, let's start off with just refilling the oil, because I've already drained that, so you know. Right. Wait for this to fill now. I know I need to refill the windscreen wash, or the windshield wash. And then I need to drain. I think I've already drained the coolant, so coolant I'll do next. I didn't drain it, I just took the radiator off to replace it and forgot to drain it, and it obviously went everywhere. So let's fill this radiator back up with coolant now. And then I think it's power steering fluid next. Power steering fluid and brake fluid, which is becoming quite a normal thing to do on these cars, to be honest. If you know, like the power steering fluid and brake fluid is the common fluids to change, and the windscreen wash fluid is common to be refilled. The last thing is on this car, and then I can find out how much I'm gonna get paid from this this job then, which should be quite a bit because it's a decently big job, and it's one of the story jobs as well. Because this has like a little storyline, this career mode. I figured that one out when I used to play a bit of career mode. Like I said, I only played it once or twice, but I found out there was a bit of like a story line to it. Right. Well, there we are. That got me up over 16,000 CR now. I'm happy with that. And they've almost leveled me up to level 4. Yep, level 4 now anyway, because we got some XP. Oh, and another barn location map. So I've got 3 there now for when I want to look for a project car. Not looking at the parking alley at the moment. I don't really not really bothered with the parking alley, to be honest. Those 2 would probably be best to upgrade, is mounting speed and screwing speed, so I can do things faster. So yeah, finish these jobs off now because we've got 3 cars already in here. Starting off with the Porsche. Right. Oh, get the M4. Get the M4 in here. Oh, green though. I mean, the green's not bad. Just weren't expecting an M4 to be green. Well, this you got 2 outer tie rods and a front shock absorber cap. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. I keep forgetting I haven't got the tablet thing. I need to go to the computer to buy parts. Right then, easy job this one. And 2 outer tie rods. No, that's inner tie rods. I'm an absolute clown sometimes. I've got to be fit myself. Inner tie rods. Right, so I just got to take the 1 shock out, depending on which side it is. I like these old 90s, oh, this is an RS, America. Oh, this isn't the same, Porsche that we did on the sandbox mode. We did the Turbo S. But this is the RS America. This is a completely different car. Okay, fair enough. Right, go already take the front wheels off so I can get to the outer tie rods. Which is not a problem. Get the outer tie rods off. Replace them with the brand new ones. Then I can take that shock off and replace. Oh, I might as well take the shock off now, because I got to dismember the shock and then put the brand new cap back on. Right. 1 outer tie rod done. Last one then, and I can slam the wheels back on. Then dismember the 1 shock and reassemble it then with the brand new cap back on. Yeah, this RS America is nice. Yeah, I completely got the Turbo S and the RS America mixed up then. I mean, I didn't really look at the rear, I looked at the front, so pretty understandable how I got these messed up. Plus, I think they share the same rims anyway, so separate parts, and then I can reassemble the shock with the brand new cap, slam it back on the car, and then we get paid for the job. Another pretty easy one. No fluids need done on this car though, this time. Because I think every car that I've done so far needed fluids changed or refilled or something like that. Right. A Koenigsegg now. Yeah, this came with the drag DLC that's on you. ABS module, pump, 2 calipers. Module, a pump, and 2 calipers. Alright then. Bit expensive, because the module and the pump, 700 and 950. Yeah, I spent well over £1,000 there with all 4 of these parts. But what can I say? It is a Koenigsegg after all. It's an expensive car, not just to buy, but to also service and keep on the road. I should imagine the tires alone on these things are just, yeah. I'm not even going to find out either how much these cost just to service and keep on the road. They're a lot like Bugattis as well, because Bugattis are the exact same with expenses. Pretty much have to be like a multi-millionaire to own like a car, like a Bugatti or a Koenigsegg, to actually keep it on the road as well. Right, just 2 calipers need changing now. Oh, they're both on this side as well. Rear engine this is, with a massive V8. I know the new Koenigsegg, the one with 4 seats and the big doors, the Jumeirah, I think it is, the new Jumeirah. That's a hybrid, because I know it's got like a, I can't remember what litre engine it's got, but I know it's got like a low litre engine. I know it's over 2,000 horsepower though, which is crazy though. 2,000 horsepower. That, you put your foot down in a 2,000 horsepower car, yeah, you're leaving the country very quickly. You are leaving the country very quickly. No, you'd probably be able to ride over water with that. I mean, drive over water. You'd probably be able to drive over water with that much power. Nah, I'm just kidding, like. But it is, when you start, even just 1,000 horsepower, you know, that's really big. But when you start getting over double 1,000 horsepower, that's when everything starts getting crazy. And you got the quote when they say there's a point you get 7,000 RPM, everything starts fading. Yeah, but when you get 2,000 horsepower car that does probably almost 300 mile per hour, everything's fading at 200 mile per hour before you even reach the top speed. Oh, it's just literally just an oil change with this Eclipse. Probably the easiest one that we've done so far. What jobs are next? Get that M1 in ya. Oh, that blue. Obviously, if it was clean and that blue would actually look nice. Those M1s, these M1s are unique. They're rare, I know that. I saw a rare BMW earlier. I think it was a 7 Series. I didn't really see it. I only saw the front end because it was like poking out of a garage. So I didn't really see the engine. Not the engine. I didn't really see the actual car fully. But I knew it was like, it was either an old 7 Series or a 6 Series or a 5 Series. Definitely wasn't a 3 Series or any lower. Or a 4 Series. Definitely wasn't that. Right, just gotta refill the oil now, and that's it for this car. Pretty simple. You know, this car though should have a lot more horsepower, yeah, because it's a medium intercooler, which is quite big actually for a medium intercooler. This should have quite a bit of horsepower. I don't know, it hasn't got a turbo, which is strange. I thought these would have had turbo. But it's got engine swap option. That's probably 363 horsepower though. Yeah, I'm telling you now, this engine I've just done, right? I've just done this exact same engine. I think it was a Mini. Might have been a Mini. I've basically just done this exact same engine. And yeah, I'm not getting 363 horsepower. I'm telling you that now. Right, so just go and put the oil back in. And that's it with this one. So we've got 17,219 CR now. So almost 20,000 CR in just the first stream on. When you first start off on the career mode, it is quite hard to get money. Don't get me wrong. That I'm gonna be honest with you. It is hard when you first start out to get money. Beamers. Oh, there's 2 Beamers in the garage. Well, I say in the garage waiting. Yeah, that I already know that's gonna need a bit of work. I already know that's gonna need a bit of work. Oh, I love these engines. I love these engines so much. Inner tie rod. Oh, this one's pretty easy as well. Rear suspension arm and an inner tie rod. Literally only 2 parts need changing. Rear suspension arm and inner tie rod. But let's just get a look at this beautiful. Oh, it's an S55. This is twin turbo. Beauty, absolute beauty. I bet this. You know what? I'm actually gonna start this car up because I'm allowed to do that, even though it's not my car. But I'm allowed to do that. Rear suspension arm and inner tie rod. Right. Let's get those 2 parts. And a tie rod, and I need 1 rear suspension arm as well. There it is. The colour on this car is alright. It's questionable, I'd say. It doesn't really match the orange rims. But that's just my opinion anyway. You know, a green and black car. That green and black combination on a car would be nice. Maybe a green and purple as well, like a Joker or a Hulk style car. But anyway, let's inner tie rod down, put this outer tie rod back on, so I can put this M4 GTS rim back on. Yeah, tidy. Yeah, these M4s though, they are nice. I do like them. I do like these M4s. Will it not let me take the part off? Oh, it will. Right. Oh, I didn't have to take the wheel off this piece. Realistically, you would have had to take the wheel off to get at this. And possibly the shock is... Actually, no. Just be hard to access it with that shock on, but wouldn't actually have to take the shock off. Yeah, pretty easy one. And I'm going to start this car up as well, so I'm going to take it outside, start the car up for you guys. Should start, because I've literally just fixed it. Oh, there we go. That S55. M4 GTS. That turbo flutter. Bit of flutter and there's a bit of... Okay, nice. Nice. Right, now that we've got a little sound check as well from the M4, we can now finish that order. Sell these old parts as well, even though it doesn't give me much money. It gives you a little bit. Put the M1 in the garage now. See what this M1 needs doing. Yep, I'm getting a Ferrari. I think this isn't actually could be a Celine. This could a Celine S7, but I think no, I'd say this is more of a Ferrari F50, not an F40. But I'd say F50 because the front end isn't like an F40. No reason I know that because I'm gonna flip up headlights. Right, so fuel filter, oil filter, and oil as well. So another easy one, pretty much. So filter. Okay, a lot of things to do with filters, yeah. And then 4, I need a fuel filter as well. I can't believe I just went to the front. I knew this car was a rear engine, but I still went to the front for some reason. I do like these engines though. The open throttle bodies, like the trumpet, like sort of thing. So like the Ford GT40 ad. Damn, that goes up high when you open that up. Right, got to drain the oil now when it's up in the air, and I've also got to replace the oil filter. Yeah, this is the M1 Pro car. It's not the normal M1. It's the Pro car model. I love the BBS style rims that it actually comes with. I think they are BBSs, to be honest. They're just rim M1 Pro car, but they are BBSs. If I am right. They look like BBS rims. I don't think I'm wrong on that one. Because you can... BBS rims are pretty iconic. You know when you see one of them. Right. Oh, this is like a Porsche, this is. With a oil filler plug is on like the side of the engine bay. It's not actually on the engine itself. It's on the side and a pipe runs down into the engine. Right, there. That's it. That's it for this M1. 465 horsepower. I'm gonna get a sound check off this as well, cause why not? Might as well. Now that we've got it in the garage. Yeah, that engine's not in the best condition. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, it sounds low on power though. Yeah, that doesn't sound the best actually now. It sounds a bit rough. That's almost hitting 10,000 RPM. That's hitting 9,500 RPM. Yeah, it sounds low on power. Probably is with the... Sounds a bit rough. But... Nice car. Be a nice car to restore. Right. Yeah, see, 125 CR, you know, that's not much. It was a small job. I'm not getting. I knew I weren't getting paid much for that one. This, on the other hand, though, nice colour, I'd say. But with it being, I don't know, see, because it's got a Celine S7 like back, but I definitely know it's a Ferrari just by looking at the badge. It's got the Italian flag, and yeah, yeah, it's a Ferrari. I already know it's a Ferrari. Orders. I don't really want to do that one yet. Because we've already done like maybe like what, like 3 of these, not 3 of the actual car, 3 story missions already. So I'm gonna get this car in for repairs, slam that Ferrari on the lifts now so we can actually have a good look at it. What's that, like a Clio, Renault Clio or something. 520 horsepower. This is the V12. This is the biggest engine we've had in the garage so far. Right, so this simple as well. Front shock absorber cap, sway bar, front end link B, rubber bushing. Okay, another simple one. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm still getting paid a bit, should be at least. Front sway bar end link B and a rubber bushing. No problem at all. Obviously, I already know this needs to be put up on the lifts tidy. Right. Oh, it's all on that side. Fair enough. Right, so this wheel needs to be taken off. I like the star rim, the 5-spoke the rim, the 5-spoke rim. It's like a star. I've always called that like the star rim. Right, let's get the upper suspension arm off so I can get this rubber bushing. Then let's take the shock absorber off as well, so I can disassemble it and reassemble it with its new cap. Right, hopefully I put the rubber bushing in the right place. I did. First try. Right. Disassemble it and reassemble the shock. Yeah, so guys, if any of you are new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber means a lot to me. And the more support, the more motivated I am to upload and do these streams for you guys. So yeah. So if you're new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't take 5 seconds. Just to support me. So yeah, let's put the shock back in now. Check the rim back on, see how much we get paid for this one, is it, guys? Yeah, literally barely anything. That's the only problem with these small jobs. You don't really get paid much. I mean, I'm not even spending much either on these, so it's understandable. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do this one tonight. You know what? Even if it's the last job we do. Oh, it's the sport model as well. It's the sports model of the Eclipse. Even though it's called like a Hinata Moon or something, but that's the game's version of the Eclipse. This is a Jaguar XJ220, 542 horsepower. Should be a twin turbo V6 and it should be a 3 litre. I think it's just a 3 litre, but anyway, we need ABS pump for this one, caliper, disc ventilated, 2 pads. So disc ventilated, 2 pads, a caliper, and ABS pump. So I already forgot. Oh, I got 2 calipers when I need to get 2 pads. No problem. So 2 pads it is, and yeah, no problem. Ooh, right, pump. Probably the most expensive part that I'll need to buy for this car. Pretty simple job to do. Not in real life, maybe. Might be like an hour or a half an hour job to do. I'd say an hour job. I laugh at like when you buy like aftermarket parts for like a car, and they say like, oh, it'll only take like half an hour, and it ends up being a few hours. That's a true saying though. It actually turns out to be like a few hours. So say now, I don't know, for example, if it's like an induction kit, you've just bought like a full K&N induction kit for like a, I don't know, Ford Fiesta ST or something like that. Like a Mark 7 Ford Fiesta ST. You just bought a full induction kit. They say it's going to be around about a half an hour job. Turns out to be a hour and a half to 2 hour job. Because there's always them pieces that are awkward to access. Or there's always like a snap bolt or a corroded bolt that you just know if you touch it, it's just going to corrode even more and snap. I absolutely hate that. So when these companies just say, oh, it's like a 5-minute job or it's like a half an hour job, yeah, it's not going to be that. It's just an estimate of what it should be if your car isn't stubborn, but most cars are stubborn, so that's just how things go with cars. And I love them. I love cars either way, even if they are stubborn. Trust me, I know what I know what a stubborn car is like. But yeah, it's like when I put in a cold air filter, a cone air filter on my dad's. When my dad had his Mark 5 Astra SRI 150, yeah, it didn't take too long. It should have been just like a 5-minute job, ended up being like a 15-minute job, which is not like major minutes, not much longer, but you know, still longer than it should have been. Right. Put that back on, and that should be the last thing I need to do for this car. I was gonna say that should bump me up. Almost 18,000 CR now. Literally like 13 CR points off. This should bump me up to almost 20,000 CR. This will probably be the last job we do now on the stream for tonight. But we have done a lot of jobs, so you know. Oh, actually, never mind. This is gonna be a quite big one. So, actually, I'm gonna keep that for next stream. Keep that car for next stream. And I might just end stream here right now, guys. So just get these cars into the garage. And well, I say the garage, like the forecourt sort of thing. We'll keep this car for next stream because it is quite a big job. So yeah, we'll actually keep this car for next stream. There's 2 other cars as well in the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. I know I enjoyed streaming it for you guys. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, it only takes 5 seconds to hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell to get notified when I upload or when I'm streaming, so you guys don't miss any bits of new content. And also, if you'd like to become a member as well, just to support me even further, there's a secret project on the channel that I am updating the members on. So I am, you know, yeah. So thank you for watching now tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. It only takes 5 seconds. And this is Wolfie. I hope you all have a good night, guys. Good night.